Welcome to Squat Talks. Tonight we're going to be talking about the 2022 Squat 315 for Reps Challenge. Then we're going to be talking about an upcoming challenge we'll have for 2023. While we do that, you're going to be watching my last squat workout of 2022, and in this squat workout you're going to see me fail miserably with 365. Work up to 365, and then I miss with 365, and then I back off to 315 and do a few sets with 315. I was hoping to get about a dozen reps. That was what I was hoping for with 315, but I ended up 5 was my best effort for today. I had a bit of a cold over Christmas, so it's still lingering a bit. This kind of respiratory thing. It's not COVID. But it's some kind of virus, which is not uncommon for me on vacations to come down with something. So unfortunately didn't get that yearly goal of 10 or more reps with 315, but I'm still happy with the progress that I made. I had a pretty good year of training overall, considering that in the summer I got COVID, and I had an adductor issue I think in May. So, you know, overall, considering those things, I still had a pretty good run. I'm hoping to have a better run in 2023, but overall, going from a single rep with 315 at the beginning of 2022 to hitting 9 reps in November, you know, overall, I'll take that progress. That's pretty good for me. That's not any kind of personal record, but it's certainly the best I've done in well over a decade, so something like 15 years probably. I think my best ever with 315 is probably a set of 15 that I did without really thinking about it. So overall I'm pretty happy with that progress. I think that moving forward I'll try to increase GPP overall, probably add a little bit more cardio into the weekly schedule if I can. Additionally, I'll just continue to try to increase ab strength, upper back, hips, posterior chain, and I'll still continue to have what I consider to be something like a dynamic effort session on Tuesdays and a max effort session on Saturdays, and then work from there. So yeah, looking forward to getting back into some good training coming up over the coming months. So I think right now we're looking at, there's a few people that are right around 20 reps. There's a number of people at 10 or less, so if you're interested, you still have a couple days left to get a set or two in with 315, and maybe post some numbers for our challenge of 2022. Moving into 2023, we're going to be changing up the challenge a little bit. We're going to call it the 2023 Squat Big Plates for Reps Challenge, and we'll have more categories. I think this is going to be nice for people of different strengths and for people of different focuses with their squat. So there will be different categories for big plates. So if you can squat 135, that's one plate on each side, 145-pound plate on each side for a single rep, then you're in. But we'll have categories of 135, 225, 315, 405, 495, and 585, etc. So if you're interested, please join us in that challenge for 2023. This is my miss with 365, by the way. I think one thing this squat had going for it was depth. It had pretty good depth, but yeah, that's difficult to watch. But yeah, so but I didn't injure myself, so I'm pretty happy with that. Safety pins were set at the right height, and everything was fine. I came back and did a couple sets with that. Anyway, back to 2023 squat challenge, the Squat Big Plates for Reps challenge. I hope you'll join us for that. I anticipate there to be many attempts with 135, probably for 100 reps or more. For 225, probably 50 reps or more would be competitive. And then 315, I'm hoping that next year I can get maybe 15 reps or more with 315. And hopefully I'll get a single rep or two with 405. So if you're someone who is interested in that, maybe you can be in one of the bigger categories like 495 or 585, but we'd love to have you, and I think it would be a lot of fun if you would join us. We will have a Facebook group. It'll be called the Squat Big Plates for Reps Challenge, so please join us on that Facebook page. If there's interest in starting some other avenue for people to meet and talk about the challenge, that'd be great. But really any kind of squatting with big plates is open for discussion. Probably most people are going to be doing barbell back squatting, but front squats, overhead squats, Zercher squats, safety squat bar, monolift, out of the racks, supportive gear or raw. We welcome all comers for this squat challenge, and we're looking forward to it. Also, I've been putting out a zine. I started putting that out earlier this year, so if you're interested in maybe seeing that zine, direct message me at some point, and I'll try to get a copy of that zine. I put out 5 issues in 2022. I'll try to put out one every other month or so this coming year. So, Happy New Year to everybody, and I'll look to see you on the next Squat Talks.